go. As I clear my throat, we are live. With the... Oh, did we just have someone leave? I think we did. Yeah, unfortunately we gotta get that person back. Who was it? One of the Alpha Taris there. And... Kaz. Unfortunate stuff. They'll be getting them back soon enough here. But like I said, we are coming to you live, which is going to be, as you can see, at Interlagos, with the Tier 2 action from Brazil of the MidWest F1 League. Very excited for this race. Last time we were here, we unfortunately had a race that didn't end up counting at the Tier 1 League all the way back in race number 3, but that race has been rescheduled for the second last race of the year, so we will be seeing it again after we see it today. Actually, we'll be seeing it twice more, as next week we'll be there for Tier 3 on the Wednesday night. But tonight is Friday, and it is the last night of our Formula 1 action that we bring you from a Wednesday to Friday basis. As I said, starting with our Wednesday League, which is our F2 cars, which is a split lobby from Tier 1 and Tier 2, mainly for fun, but still a competition in itself. And then our Thursday night is our bread and butter Tier 1 with all of your very well-known drivers, which has turned into a massive battle, seeing how Kenny has overtaken the championship lead as it stands right now, with Brian Mosser, unfortunately, getting some unlucky situations as of late, and has found that lead oh so large before being diminished and now being taken over by Kenny. So hopefully we can see Mosser gain form back and we can have a nice battle to the end in our Tier 1 with 4 more races to go. There's still plenty of points to be up for grabs, but today in our Tier 2 there are 6 races to go, including tonight from Brazil, as the rest of the season as follows: in Spa, then Baku for our first time at that track, Russia, Canada, and Australia, for Australia being the first time we go there. So looking forward to some solid tracks for this Tier 2 league. Hopefully we can see a good race tonight, as unfortunately, and I say truly unfortunate, because we are missing on a couple of high ticket items. Yeah, I know, you're seeing the... I just got pointed out that it says that it's Tier 1 Race Week 12 on Paul Ricard. I've been having this glitch lately where it doesn't change. I'll have to go in and do that manually. But as I was trying to finish that thought, which I've completely forgotten my thought. Oh, whatever. Race Week 7, let me get this properly set up for everyone. Sorry again. At Interlagos. There we go. Yes. Okay, now we are all good. Shoot, I've completely lost my train of thought. But I guess just reiterate myself. 6 races left. We are exactly halfway through the year. We're actually now stepping into our second half of the season, starting with Brazil tonight, then to Spa, Baku, Russia, Canada, and Australia. The current championship standings as sits, if you don't check it out on the Twitter page, Meeb I remember where I was now. Meeb sits first, followed by El Magico. Then Stat, your boy, who prefers to race in this series, in third. Air in fourth, the Best Pawns fifth, and Asnick sixth. Mystic Joker, also another one of our high-ticket drivers here, is down in ninth, and he won't be racing tonight, so a big chance for El Magico to take the lead tonight, as he has found some very solid form as of late. Winning of 2 of the last 4 races. As it seems we got everyone in now, we're going to jump right into the one-shot qualifying. One-shot qualifying for the start of this race as our countdown drops from 15 seconds. I'll quickly run over the rest of the reserves tonight. We got a late entry in who is it? Oh, I can't remember. Narniel, yes, Narniel in the Mercedes tonight. Filling in for Crazy Cadet. He's going to be teaming with Noganator in the other Mercedes, filling in for Air. Mystic Joker, as I said, is out, and C. Barry, dropping down from Tier 1, will come and fill his boots. Both McLarens are out in Meeb and JL Scavney. Helg and Monkey Mafia will come and fill in those seats for tonight. So it seems 5 tonight. Both Mercedes, both McLarens, and 1 Renault. Oh, Cracker Jack. Nice to see you. You've got the tat egg going there. Lovely stuff. Cracker, we're getting some raised energy here. You gotta try some. So we're about to get underway. The drivers are setting up their final car setups, we can say, for tonight. Cracker Jack, who's your prediction for pole here today, dude? There we go as we come down the straight. Most of the drivers, if not all the drivers, into turn 1. Stat seems to be the quickest so far. Asnick right behind him, so I'm just going to stay on him. Representing that pink helmet for breast cancer. Yo, you bet $50,000 on Monkey Mafia. Well, he's down in 9th currently. Asnick and Stat currently flip-flopping for 1 and 2. Lord Zed and El Magico shortly follow. Stat may have lost some time somewhere as he drops down to 4th. Asnick seems to hold that position down. As I say that, El Magico overtakes it. Both drivers flipping for that position. All sorts of movement down the pack. Stat continually jumping down the pack as his pole goal is now just a goal to get into the top 5. El Magico comes over the line for pole position. It seems like we have time set by everyone. Yes, Corvette does set a time, and does Kaz. Hopefully Kaz isn't getting any connection issues. But some fairly solid times for the Midwest F1 League here today. Magico coming over the line first, only 2 in the 107s. Magico and Asnick bunch in the 108s, running from Hash, Helg, ZGS, Yulmir, Static Hazard, the Best Pawns, and so on, so forth. Yes. But later this race, hopefully, barring any child disasters, Clogmonger will be joining me for the second half of this session here. But yes, that was at the best pawns. Lord Zed 9th, rounding out the top 10, Narneal. Noganator 11th, JC 12, OG Northerner 13, Freeman 14th, K-Dog 15th, Monkey Mafia 16th, V-Man, then C-Berry, Corvette, and then Kaz with a disqualification. Please rain, he says. Whoa. Me with the jab. Hoping misfortunes on all those who race today, as he just sits back and watches and laughs. Oh my god, he called it. Oh, Kaz had the qualifying ban. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that. Thanks, Pork. You tell me every time, and it just like slips my mind. I even write it down. Wow, Meeb just predicts it. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. Cracker Jack. Alright. Just gonna go into mod view. You're getting a 1 minute timeout there, Cracker Jack. Even though you're a mod, I've got to time you out. Oh, goodness gracious. We have 5 red lights. You see Magic go up at the beginning, and the lights are out. A little bit of spins off the start. He's private messaging me and threatening me. I will not back down. Magico gets a great start, still holds his position. We have an early, just a yellow flag as we see 3 drivers go off. Noganator, Freeman, and Feeman. Some penalties here between the two, between several drivers. Oh, it seems that a red ball is off at the back of the track there. Both red balls seem to be off. All these drivers are trying to collect themselves as this is all happening. Magico still holds that lead. Oh, OG Northerner is out of the session. As is Freeman. 2 drivers very early out of this race. As we have a virtual safety car right off the hop. Bennett Boss gonna get some safety cars in the chat. Yolmir unfortunately has lagged out of this session. Back to green. Magico still holding that lead. Yolmir is going to start dropping down the order with him lagging out. Oh, hell, going to pass Yolmir, drifts out, and as you see him do a bunch of spins, and Narneal is out of the session. Let's see if I can jump down quick and catch a look at him. Comes around his teammate of Noganator, passing the other Mercedes, which is 1 Mercedes, 1 Renault, and 1 Red Bull currently out of this session. Very early. Look at the rest of this up. We have many penalties all over the place. A couple, 5 drivers into the pit. Not what you want to see. Asnik trying to make up the ground on Jacko. Seems that Jacko has some very solid race pace here early. Yolmir dropping down the pack. OG, if you can try and invite back Yolmir if you can. Some very, very early anarchy. Kaz has gone off in Sector 2 there. Right in the middle of Sector 2. very chaotic start that seems to be settling down now. Some clean racing. Wow, Interlagos is can be very unforgiving in the rain, that's for sure, with the amount of speed that you have to take some of these corners in. We've got a nice little 4-car conga line here now coming through Sector 3, or at the beginning of Sector 3 now. Can one of these cars get the best jump? Doesn't seem like any of them really do. Stat using that overtake. ZGS having still a good amount left. We had a car spin out back there. I believe it was Freeman. He's going into the pits for the second time today. Hash actually overtakes Asnick there. Lovely little dive for second place. In the Constructors' Championship, it sits right now the Haas leading the Constructors' Championship, as the Haas gets some very solid outings from both Hash and Stat Hazard on a consistent basis. Looking to keep that form here at Interlagos. Barry seems to be right up on Yule, which is the bot. Looking for a clean spot to pass. Oh my goodness gracious. That bot is giving Seaberry a heck of a time here. And he will get it done. Asnick actually just got passed by Hazard from before, also got passed by ZGS. Asnick now was from second down into fifth, as his race pace has kind of gone out the window. Hoping to regain sometime soon here before this really gets out of hand and his podium dreams are all lost. Race is very much underway as we're just under a third of the way done. Currently right now Seaberry seems to be having the best race, moving up 10 positions from an 18th place qualifying all the way up to the 8th in the Renaults. Trying to fill those very large boots that Mystic Joker has. You can see Stat getting a little loose. JC Blackman picks up a penalty there. I believe that's just the first 3-second penalty of today. Asnick getting a pretty good run on Stat, but not good enough. This is the later of a breaker. Gain a little bit of time, try not to... Oh, yes, he does stay fairly close. ZGS is trying to fight for that second place position with Haas, but the gap is slightly increasing. Hash has more batteries saved up, which is a different perspective from what you're used to seeing in regular F1. It's like we can actually see how much battery power each driver has saved into his back pocket. This gap is all still within a second. As you can see, Yolmir has been brought back to the session. Ooh, ZGS losing a little bit of control there, regaining and not losing much time. Finds himself just a second out of Hash. El Magico holding that lead in the Alfa Romeo. He only needs 16 points to tie, so a race win would very much bring him into first in the Drivers' Championship. JC Blackman picking up another penalty. These gaps all starting to open up just a little bit more here. Oh, what do we got there? Hash was tangling with... Ooh, oh! Kaz actually gets into his teammate ZGS and turns him sideways for a second. He is getting some obvious connection issues. Looking at my timestamps here, I hopefully like to see the difference lost, but you can tell how much time he lost out. What are you typing? I'm not sure how he stayed afloat there. We'll get our intervals back here. There we go. Yeah, ZGS is actually 2.5 seconds back of Hash now after getting into it with his teammate when he was trying to lap him. Stat can snip a podium. Making gains on ZGS. JC picking up another 3-second penalty. That's 9 seconds worth of penalties for him through just 8 laps. Ooh, Sad getting a really good run. Takes a look to the inside, but just not close enough. Stat really looking for the room to get this job done. ZGS is just parking that car in just the right positions right now. That gap between El Magico and Hash is at about 5.5 seconds. No, and just kind of for you to know, McCracker Jack, usually on wet races, there's you really notice it more in, I'll just say, IRL Formula 1 racing. When it does start to get wet like this, you will see a racing line form. So there is one line, Asnick picking up a penalty. There is one racing line around the track that is slightly drier than all the other parts of the track because it's constantly driven over. So just a little bit of Formula 1 / racing fun for you there. Yeah, fun stuff, eh? Racing's fun. Stat still in a battle here. You see ZGS get all 4 tires off. Should be a warning for him there. Maybe he kept a microscopic piece of the tread on, but did not look as so. Stat still trying to get into that top 3, has quite the fight for it. Kind of going into what's going to happen in that scraps race there. You're going to see OG Northern, B-Man, and Narniel start very much at the top. Narniel had a very good finish last night and should be able to get himself a good finish barring any accidents. We get a dry weather race. I'd imagine we have a little bit better fortune to see ZGS go off again. That's going to sense danger. He somehow gets a better run. Stat not able to get it done. ZGS is really fighting these tires now. We're still getting heavy rain, so these tires are going to stay cool. So the nitro booster is the overtake button there, McCracker Jack. You can see on the bottom right where it says overtake, with it sitting in orange, that means it's off. That yellow bar slightly above it shows how much battery power they have saved up. So right now, us being on board with Stat, you're going to see him probably throw it on pretty quick here. Decides to opt out, but ZGS is getting a much better run. So yeah, you saw he had it on. Stat might be trying to save his. That's virtually the nitro boosters. Not really though. It's a battery booster. Stat might be looking to save it a little bit. JC picking up another penalty. So there's DRS and there's ERS, right? So DRS is a drag reduction system, and so what it is, Barry picking up a penalty in the Renault. Oh, there you go. Stat getting a pretty good look, going for the outside. ZGS blocks the inside line and holds on to third place. They're making a little bit more ground onto Hash here. She's been losing a little bit of time. The gap between Hash and ZGS only down just under 2 seconds here. But there's ERS, and that's their energy. So you can see that yellow bar. Stat's been holding it up, and now you see his overtake button go green, so that means that he's using it. So he's using his battery that he saved up, so he's going to get an extra little boost of speed. Asnick first one into the pits. As I said before, he was fighting those tires a bit. Ooh, Stat getting right tight on the back. Now you can use, he's using his ERS right out of the gate as he's getting a really good run on the ZGS. Goes to the inside line, brakes. Both drivers have a clean line, and Stat will take a third place ahead of ZGS. Solid stuff by the Australian there. We can see Helg with a large amount of boost. We can stay. Australia. Yeah. Large amounts of boost saved up here. K-Dog looking to defend. Helg trying to get a good run. K-Dog actually gets the better run out and has the overtake, which will solidify her 11th place. Helg very much of a later breaker. She's going to have quite the battle here to hold off Helg. Monkey Mafia and C. Barry have been staying both the entire race. There we go. Whoa, Monkey Mafia's got a massive amount of boost saved up here. This may be the time he overtakes that Renault within 3/10. Rapidly making up time. Seabury opting to defend the inside line. McLaren chooses to take a clean line here. Seabury has the better traction coming around turn 3. Monkey Mafia's going to have to find somewhere else on track to get this job done. Oh, as you can see, now DRS has enabled as this track is going to start really drying up in a second here. Just very, very slight rain. Yeah, so now there, McCracker Jack. The DRS is now open. We're seeing a lot of drivers come into the pits now. Hash opts to stay out for one more lap, thinking the track may be wet enough for him to go on those inters for one clean lap without... Asnick actually pitted early. Was in 5th. He's going to overtake Lord Zed here. His real fight is to get ahead of the best pawns for 5th place again. Ooh, as he over pushes a little bit and saves that spin out, and will actually stay in 5th place. See Barry, you can see, still on those intermediates. He's gonna have to pit very soon. Actually, both Haas's stay out, so they might have to double stack. Stat might come out the loser here. He needed to pit last lap. Yeah, Haas goes to the pit. Stat is gonna have to stay out and go on a dry lap of intermediate tires. The best pawn's down a direct fight with Asnik, as the best pawn shoots the inside line. Asnik not giving way as they are wheel to wheel, and the Asnik actually holds on to that position. Some very nice defensive driving done there. You see the rest of the field pit now. Oh, Noganator. Oh no, Noganator. He must have accidentally switched to the wet compound, so he's going to go once around the track and he's going to have to go back in the pit. Oh, surely not what he was trying to do. You see Barry into the pit there. Best pawns did end up overtaking Asnik, but Asnik is going to get a launch right back because he does have DRS with that back wing open. Asnik goes and defends the line. Asnik thinks better of it. ZGS and Hash. Stat is holding on to these inters. May think of just going the rest of this race on this intermediate compound. He's got El Magico back 4.5 seconds, 4 seconds. That lap is, or that gap is ever so shortening here. Got to pass Kaz. Not an easy feat, that's for sure. His teammate Hash actually picking up a penalty. Stat losing major time to Magico now. Magico on those softs, completely two different tire compounds. That gap between him and Stat is next to nothing now. Stat getting ever so long on this tire compound. See Magico. We have the two Aussies actually fighting side by side. I think Stat was able to pick up the DRS there. Yeah, he will. Does have DRS. Doesn't think about taking a lunge in on Magico. You can see Magico having much better grip and is just flying away from Stat. 17 seconds separate Stat and ZGS. Ooh, hell, getting a 10-second penalty for corner cutting. Must have gone off and unsafely re-entered. ZGS has 15 seconds to make up on Stat. Lord Zed with the penalty. Yeah, you won't be leading anymore after this race there, Mead. Yeah, you see that between Stat and ZGS now down to 10 seconds. Ooh, El Magico growing that gap up to 10 seconds. Blockley with another penalty, his 5th of the day. Nine seconds between Stat and ZGS. Stat knowing that you don't have to pit when you're on the wets. on the wet tire compound. This might actually get close. ZGS has already taken off 2 seconds from the start of this lap. Going purple through Sector 1 as well isn't going to be helpful in the stats cause. ZGS taking on another second. Seemingly taking a second. This is going to get very tight. Only 4 seconds separate Stat and ZGS. This gap is ever so closing. You can see Stat right around the corner there. Not only is second place not safe for Stat anymore, but third might come into danger as well. ZGS has got to get around his teammate there. She's all over the place. You can see Static Hazard. Oh, his teammate is getting in his way. Oh no, his teammate bumps him. Stat actually picks up second place. Hash comes fourth. ZGS third. Oh my god. What just happened? the glitching car of Kaz was the difference of Stat's second place as he takes it by 1/10, 1 1/4 tenth of a second. Hash coming fourth. The Haas's grow their constructor championship lead. Oh, some crazy stuff for sure. As the final driver in 78 comes over the line. Yes, K-Dog goes 10th. No, that can't be your first. Yeah, K-Dog has got top 10 before, guys. Don't celebrate too much. Yeah. Yeah, K-Dog has come top 10 many of times, okay? She's been there before. Yeah. Oh, that was some crazy stuff. There you see El Magico with that win, overtaking the Drivers' Championship lead. As Meeb is crying into his newborn son's fresh, bald head. If you go through the results of today, Magico, as I said, up at the top step now of the championship. Stat with that absolutely chaotic way of approaching this race comes second. ZGS third. Hash fourth. Oh, you have an Australian one too, actually. ZGS being the American on the podium. Hash fourth. Best Pawns fifth. Lord Zed, Asnick, Monkey Mafia, Yolmir, K-Dog in 10th. C. Barry, Noganator 12th. JC Blackley, Helg, Freeman, Kaz, 78 Corvette, and actually a bunch of DNFs. Kaz, 78 Corvette, Narniel, Freeman, and OG Northerner. With 78 Corvette and Kaz not completing enough laps. Yeah, pump the raise energy. Yeah, poor OG. But as this grid will be flipped, we're gonna see some crazy stuff. Just put it that way. We go into our 5-lapper for the night, which always winds up being chaos. The good kind of chaos, though, not the bad kind. The fun kind, the entertaining kind of chaos, to say the least. As I pull up the scores in the World Series, LA Dodgers are currently up 6-1. 6-1 in Game 3. Game 3 is always the biggest game of the series. Yeah, throw on the bumper wings and get those elbows out. We're about to get into the scraps race, people. And for all those people who haven't followed the Midwest F1 League, the scraps race is a reverse finishing grid of the 25% feature race. So is what Stat's doing right now is he's taking all of these 20 drivers, including himself, and flipping that result to construct a grid. And so you'll see guys like El Magico starting in the back, and he's going to have quite the time to try and find himself all the way up to the front. It's been done before, I'll tell you that. We've had a couple of double podiums. Checking back on our history, El Magico has actually done a double podium, finishing third and third. He did double podiums twice in a row. Back-to-back weeks in Italy and USA. But before then, the first double podium was Meeb, all the way back in Austria. So there's been 3 double podiums, consisting of twice El Magico and once of Meeb. I think that's got to be some sort of stat that goes into the Midwest F1 League, is the amount of double podiums. But if you're also new to the Midwest F1 League, make sure that you know that we are in collaboration with Raise Energy. Raise Energy is a no sugar, no crash energy drink with some very exciting flavors. I must say so myself, and I'm very excited to get them here in Canada. But a lot of the drivers in the Midwest F1 League have tried out Raise Energy and have very much loved it. And I am very, very looking forward to giving myself a go at it, because I'm very much said looking forward to giving that great energy drink a taste. So think twice before you buy the competitor's energy drink and go with Raise Energy. As I said before, 0 sugar and 0 crash. We seem to be missing a driver. Oh, this is my chance. This is my chance. Pork chops, you didn't see anything. So I'm just confirming that we are ready. Just want to make sure from Stat, who does set up all these lobbies, that we are good to go. It seems that we are. Stat is saying in chat that he got driven into the wall at the end of the race. Oh god. Oh jeez. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I need to put it on my good monitor. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I have a Brazilian Grand Prix setup. Hopefully I do. I'll see what I can do here. Kaz opted out of this race. Yeah, he was getting some gnarly connection issues there. Use Austria setup. We'll see what setups I have here. Okay. Chat quickly, Japan, Netherlands, or France? No, don't leave the session. Japan? You thinking Japan? Netherlands. France? Ah. Netherlands is 2 high wings? Or France low wings? Where's 3-7? Oh, people are leaving. Oh no. Start the race. Am I by myself? They're creating a new lobby. Azerbaijan. That's Baku. Everyone's leaving the session. Oh no. We need to get Kaz in. That's the seat I was taking. Your dream of seeing me, everyone, is over. Maybe I'll just take a lap by myself. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Yeah, everyone's leaving. There's gonna be no more cars left. The Crackerjack, how many cars do you think I can take out in the first corner? Give me a bet, over or under. Six cars. Okay. 6 cars? I think I can. Okay, here we go. I've got a really good start here. Oh, these guys are chumps. Here we go. Get out of the way!
Are you alright? Engine off. Engine
off.
off.
'Damn it! '78 Corvette's still in here. Oh, there we go. He did leave. As we join up onto another, yeah, the torpedo comes out. That was my chance. That was my chance. You know, I tried to get into this league. I walked in with my helmet and steering wheel in hand, and Torque said, "Okay, kid, go drive around the racetrack." And that's what I did, but I came back with no wheels and without any wings. And he said, "Maybe the booth is better for you, son." And I said, "You're probably right." From that point on, I've been up in the booth, trapped up here. It's only Static Hazard to keep me company. I thought that was it. For a Canadian, you were better than Stroll. Hey, Stroll's not a bad driver. Everyone just loves or hates Stroll. No one's partial from him. Whoa, McCrackerjack with the gifted sub. Latifi sucks. Yeah, he's not the best. I wish he was better. But honestly, it's hard to judge him because he's in a very bad car and he's going against George Russell. Like, George Russell's nuts, okay? You can't deny that. McCrackerjack with the big number 2 for gift. Oh, it's gifter leader. How many subs are we at? How can I check that? Where do you check subs? It's a very good question. up quick. How to check. Let me try and figure out how to check. Do, 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 do. Viewers use. Seem to have everyone in the lobby here. Oh, we got 22 subs. There we go. I think we'll have 23 now. Good stuff, guys. Much appreciated to everyone that does subscribe to the channel. And we do honestly get a lot of our own drivers who do the subbing and whatnot. We still appreciate it just as much. And we do very much appreciate everyone that does follow this channel that are not directly affiliated with it. Oh, 25 more for some more emotes. Ree. Whoa, pork. I don't see a sub on your name anymore. Weird. Alright, everyone. We're about to get underway. As my dream of racing today has been killed as quickly as it was lived. Make sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell. Yeah. Here. Whoa! Bennett Boss! Bennett Boss with the gifted sub to JL Scavney, who is in this race today. Lovely stuff. You know, as much as I'd like gifting subs to our own, I think we should try and maybe gift those. Gift to those that aren't directly affiliated. What does that do? Well, JL Scavney, you can check that little emo bar and start pounding away on those MidWest safety car safety car emotes and that raise energy emotes. We are about to get underway here with the scraps race. I'm going to do the whole first lap in my announcer voice. As we are about to get underway, as 5 red lights do go out, OG Northern gets a very good start off the line. Actually, not as good as Feeman. Feeman does have the inside line. They are neck and neck. Feeman goes to the inside line. OG Northern goes and defends as we have a lot of chaos and anarchy in the back there. K-Dog gets a penalty. Several others get penalties. Several cut the track. Several are still on the track. Feeman and OG Northern are still holding a 1-2. Narniel 3, Kaz 4. Kaz looking to get some shaky connection. JC Blackley in 5th place. Narniel getting right tight up onto Feeman. It actually overtakes him on the inside line. Feeman going offline and into 3rd place. We have a lot of chaos still going down the track with a lot of cars being passed and overtaken. Look to settle down here. We're still within a half a second of a lot of these racers. We see some jumbling around on the cars there. JC Blackley and Kaz seem to have got, or sorry, Helg and Kaz were getting into it a little bit there, as were Hash and the Best Pawns. K-Dog going up the order. Helg must have gone off track, as yes he is, finds himself now down all the way down to 17th place. That's not what you want to see here. OG Northern will pick up a second lead. We can jump back in midfield here. We see another car in Seaberry off track, and Monkey Mafia, the other McLaren. As they come over the line, I can go back into my normal voice. JC Blackley now on board with, getting in a fight for Fee-Man for third place, and does overtake. Narniel still within a second of OG Northerner for first. OG still holding off that from that very solid start. Aztec unfortunately dropping down the line. A couple of big winners here. A couple 7th place gained and a couple of 9th places gained, with Hash and the Best Pawns. ZGS and Stat moving up the order. El Magico not faring too well as he's way down. Asnik looking at the outside line, but opts out. Ooh, actually bumps the back of Stat, who bumps the back of Freeman. Stat looking around the outside, trying to hold it, but just can't keep it. Oh, Yolmir goes off and loses out a couple positions. He's going to have to collect himself a little bit further down the grid. K-Dog in a direct battle with the Best Pawns. She holds that outside line, finds herself a little bit on the grass, re-enters, and gets absolutely launched into the pits. And she's got a pit now. That sucks. Wow. An awful place to go off. I guess if she lost her front wing, then a good place to go off. Ooh, OG Northern loses out first place to Narniel now. OG still has a 3.5 second gap to his teammate JC Blackley. Good luck, Hash. Hash, oh, gets spun out there from Kaz and then clips the Best Pawns on his way through. Good luck passing that. That doesn't look fun. OG's still holding within a half a second now to Narniel. Both of them get a fairly decent launch. Narniel gets a little bit of a better one. Oh, K-Dog calls the race. OG thinking about a lunge on the inside. Narniel goes to defend the outside, actually finds himself on the grass and loses his braking line. OG will collect that position back. Ooh, Stat and Asnik going wheel to wheel in turn 1. Through turn 2, Stat goes on the outside and takes that position back. DRS is enabled and will be taken by Asnik for 9th place back. Fee-Man now within a half a second of that death trap of Kaz in the AlphaTauri. You don't know where he you don't know where he is. The absolute moves are being put on by the AlphaTauri there. Oh, Cam, nice to see ya. Majako? What do you mean? What am I missing with Majako? What am I missing with Majako there, B? Ooh, OG Northerner gets overtaken by Narniel once again as they enter the last lap. Might be looking at a sprint for the finish here. OG's going to get DRS. Going to close that gap a little bit. OG, a scraps race specialist, you can call him. Using that overtake. Now down to next to nothing. Narniel actually picks up a penalty. He finds himself off track a couple times. OG goes to the inside and does overtake first place. I don't believe he has any penalties to deal with. You can see that warning from both drivers as they're getting real low on gas now as they enter. Now just about to enter the final sector. Red Bull looking for a big win here today. Fee-Man wanting to get the job done on Kaz, but I understand you'd be very scared of that. Narniel has the DRS not enabled, and OG comes over the line first. Ooh, Blackley might actually overtake him. No, he doesn't. Oh, Fee-Man does get overtaken, or does overtake Kaz for second place. Oh, but Fee-Man unfortunately had quite a bit of penalties and finds himself dropping back down the order. Lord Zed to come over the line in a sprint with El Magico. Noganator actually overtakes Lord Zed after the penalties have been handed out. See Barry, not the day he was hoping for. Will come over in 16th place. Yolmir after connection issues. Hiya, Crash. Hiya, Cam. How's it going, partner? Kaz internet is... oh, this just in. Kaz's internet is being ran off of a baked potato. Weird. You think he'd opt for a router. Kapow. There you see Bennett Boss picking up his first win in the Midwest F1 League. The Scraps Race Specialist, as we call him. Or as I called him, just starting today. You see a double Red Bull podium for the Scraps Race, so solid points for them. And a very entertaining one, and then a very entertaining night in Interlagos. GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat. But the doing of Narniel was unfortunately the over-pushing and the penalties he took today. Going second place, OG Northern taking first, JC Blackley rounding out that Red Bull sandwich of the podium. Kaz fighting that connection in fourth. The Best Pawns in fifth, ZGS in sixth. Fee-Man seventh, Hash collecting an eighth after unfortunately getting spun out. Static Hazard in ninth, gaining 10 positions in that scrap. Asenik in 10th, Helg 11th. Magico going from 20th to 12th. Noganator unfortunately losing out on 3 positions. Lord Zed in 14th, Monkey Mock in 15th. Seaberry 16th, Yolmir 17th, Freeman 18th, Corvette 19th, and K-Dog unfortunately getting spun out in possibly the worst area on track and getting launched into the pit lane, which ends her night. Not what you want to see from K-Dog, not what you want to see in the race. As the real CB is in the chat. No, he's on chat. He's viewing though. Come on, real CB, say something. Oh, as real CB leaves chat. Lovely stuff. I made him feel nervous. But once again, thank you for all those who did gift subs tonight. McCracker Jack and OG looking at you guys, much appreciated. Another big thanks to the real CB who get to that 5 bomb yesterday. Good stuff. But I think I'm just going to wrap it up here. Don't have anyone to help me bring anyone in for interviews tonight, so I'm just going to call it a night and hopefully see you guys next Wednesday. Make sure you do check out our Twitch channel. Make sure you check out our Twitch channel, or Twitch. We're on Twitch. Make sure you check out our Twitter page, which is as follows. If you just search up Midwest F1 League, it should come up for you right away. But if you cannot, then just search up F1_mid. That is at F1_mid, and through that you can get all of our schedules and our standings and our live race interviews. So go give that a check out and give us a follow and give us a like and a retweet. Much very appreciate that. If you like what you see here, go watch it on YouTube for a second go, and if you just watching highlights, then just check out our Thursday League highlights, which get posted every Sunday-ish. Sunday, Monday-ish. So, depending on how well and how much time we can or have to get that up there, we try and get that up as soon as possible. So please go give that a view, as that is just a 15-minute cut of all the highlights of our race on Thursday nights, which was at Paul Ricard last night. Be sure to check us tomorrow well, not tomorrow, Wednesday night, is we'll come back at you from Mexico. Am I right? No, we were just in Mexico, were we not? Oh my goodness gracious, what day is this today? Calendar. It is 23rd of October. Okay, yes. So next week, starting Wednesday, we'll be coming to you live from Mexico City for our tailing into our last couple races here for the Tier 3 League. Oh my god, I'm out to lunch here. No, that is Tier 1 we are in Mexico. There we go. Tier 3, Wednesday night, we come at you from Brazil. Oh, so we're not even going to leave. Lovely stuff. So everyone's going to be happy that they don't have to go anywhere. Because Wednesday night we're going to be back in Brazil, so they're going to leave all their race cars and whatnot here. Then we're going to have to fly all the way into Mexico City for our Tier 1 races. It's going to be first time there for the Tier 1 drivers. And then in Spa for our Friday night. And all of these drivers that you saw here tonight will be in Spa for the Belgian Grand Prix. Very much looking forward to all that. As I said before, make sure you give all of our other accounts likes and follows, and go check out Raise Energy. Join the Raise Rebellion and try out some really delicious Raise products. So with that being said, you guys have a good rest of your Friday night. Try not to drink too much, and we will see you Wednesday.